In this video, we have Bill Maher and, I almost said Gavin Newsom, Patrick Bet David talking about Gavin Newsom. Now, this was an interesting clip for several reasons. First off, Bill Maher actually likes Gavin Newsom, which I guess I shouldn't be surprised by, but it is what it is. And more importantly, Patrick Bet David asks him why he likes Gavin Newsom, and he can't really give him a good reason why. Let's watch the clip, and you can let me know what you think.
A different.
Do you like Newsom? How do you feel about Newsom?
Had him on my show Friday.
I saw that.
And I first of all, I love him. You just like a guy or you don't. I've known him for a
How could you possibly say that about that slimy, gross dictator?
long time. He's done my show for a long time. Do I love everything he does as the governor of California? No, I don't.
But I'm not going to give you any actual things that he does as the governor of California that I like at all.
I wouldn't say I'm undertaxed. I have issues with this state. He's a guy. One reason I want him to run for president, well, is because he's obviously a winner. This guy could
I don't know how obvious that is, but go on.
fucking do it. It's insane that we have the guy, but we can't run him because we have to tiptoe around Biden and
Define a win.
So here's where it starts to get good, because PBD is very fact-driven, data-driven, results. He's a business guy, right? Bill comes from the other world of political commentary and comedy, and basically speaking in generalities, playing for this team versus that team, which I actually didn't always believe about Bill. I thought he was sort of the heterodox mainstream guy, if that's even a thing. He was on HBO and mainstream, but he was willing to call out both sides, which I, as a younger person, always liked about him. But he still does call out the woke stuff. But this part of the interview it's concerning.
Winner.
well, he would win the election.
Oh, so
He would win the election.
he's a talented debater, speaker, communicator, deflector.
and politician, and he's a
Right.
smart guy. He's a smart, real guy with a pair of balls.
So far he's given no real reasons why he would be good at being president in terms of his track record, his actual objectives, what he would do in the office. He's a smart guy. He's got balls. He's this, he's that, but nothing about policy. Let's see. I mean, I'm sure he's going to tell us some policy stuff, right?
I love everything. No, you never do with a politician. But first of all, I think if he ran for president, it'd be great because it would force him to move to the center. Now you're running not just in California. I mean, this is California. It's weirdo.
Are you a results-driven guy?
The way Bill responds to this is pretty telling.
No, I like to watch things fall apart.
I mean,
of course
you wouldn't build a show that you build and win at the levels you won, for decades if you weren't results-driven, right? I mean, you're Bill Maher.
What do you mean? Well, what's the point about results?
That's exactly where I'm going with you. So results-driven guy.
So PBD's setting him up here, and I think Bill realizes it.
Right.
What areas has Newsom won in? You said he's a winner.
Winner of the election.
Okay, we got that, but why would you want him to be president aside from the fact that you think he could win, which I have my doubts there. I believe in the American people a little more.
Could win the election.
But based on what, though? Do you want results? Like, what has he done to California to say he's a winner?
Oh, God. I don't know. It's too...
Immediately deflects. He's going to try to make a joke. He's not going to give any real answers at all.
Bill, you're a smart
guy. You know what?
guy.
He made it rain, okay, dude? It wasn't raining.
Someone who said that. He said, great job.
It wasn't raining, and now it's raining. So he's got my vote.
Okay,
you know what?
Respect. I mean,
I don't know. I don't follow the news.
I don't follow the news. Dude literally has been in politics, popular culture, political commentary for ages. It's what he does for a living. And he doesn't follow the news. And he can't tell you why his guy would be a good president other than the fact that he thinks he could win and he's got big balls.
That's a character
Bill,
I play on television.
Don't deflect. You're a very smart guy. You're a very smart guy.
It's a character. I actually live with my delicate wife, Sue, and our 8 homeschooled children. We just had twins, Sean and Hannity. Don't believe everything you see on TV.
So then what this does to me, this actually makes it easier for me to not even have to have this discussion and just move on to other things.
Right. He's basically saying, okay, so you're not a serious person. You don't actually have any evidence or a reason why you support this guy. So there's no debate to be had here if we're not going to actually discuss his track record and what he's done. And Bill seems completely happy with just moving on and not giving any reasons.
Can talk about is you base your character on your candidate. You base your candidate based on being a good debater, deflecting, not necessarily results. Because
No, I don't.
if that's how you do it, then
Shut up.
Newsom is fantastic,
This is
Bill.
stupid.
So now Bill's denying it, but has yet to still provide any actual results that Newsom has produced.
You're better than this.
Really?
I hope so. I don't know. I'm just getting to
when
know
I
you,
asked
but
the
I
question,
hope.
And now resorting to a quasi ad hominem attack. You're better than this. Dude, I'm just asking you to support your argument.
I told you are. I mean,
said-
it's a silly argument, a debater. You know, like I can't tell. I've been doing political commentary on television for 30 years. I think I can tell when a guy is just debating or whether make a calculated guess on how he's going to be actually as president. There's two different things, running and being the guy. Do I like it that Newsom is good at the running part? I do, because that means he can get elected.
I do.
Do I also think that if he got elected, he would be a good president? I do.
I do, but I'm not going to tell you why.
Generally moving the country in the right direction.
But I won't say what that is.
I would like to take him back a little toward the middle, but, you know.
Based on what, though? Based on what?
Well, you know, California is just a kind of a crazy, you know,
And then there's just more vague sort of generalities, and he doesn't actually ever give a real reason why he supports Gavin Newsom, which is pretty incredible because Bill Maher is supposed to be this really logical dude, and he even says, I've been doing it long enough, you just know. I don't know, Bill, that's sounding a lot like faith, right? You just know. That's not the type of arguments you generally lay forth. Aren't you the religious guy? Aren't you the dude who believes in evidence to support your claims? Pretty crazy if you ask me. Let me know what you guys think.